Hey everybody, welcome to the midsummer edition of the Tub Pond Handbook, the comprehensive guide to patio ponds, water gardens, and taking your aquarium hobby outside. Available on Amazon. Like and subscribe. We're going to look at some of the blooms happening here in late July. Here's a tub. We have two 35-gallon patio ponds from the Home Depot. My favorite tub because it has shelving and it's very wider than it is deep. Can do a lot of tropical fish in these tubs even in full sun because of the design, and you could pondscape it well. Let's look at some flowers today only. So here we have this beautiful flower you see here. This is Pink Beauty, and it's in full sun, so it's a little brighter than if you look at it in the day. The flower that's open is the third day flower. It's lighter colored, and the one in the back just opened and is just opening now, and you'll notice it's a deeper color. So when it first opens, if you can look inside there, there's a pool of nectar in there. That is like sugar. That is like a syrup. And that's going to open up more throughout the day versus the one that's already open here. This is called Pink Beauty. It expands a lot. I've been fertilizing it well. And that's why I've got some good flowers this year. Right next to it is stargrass. This is a wonderful plant from the Carolinas. So up here in New Jersey, it is called a tender. I don't put it out till after the frost. I don't put it under the water up here. But you'll notice the flower stalks have come up and the bracts are beginning to open. And eventually what will happen, these bracts will get real heavy and spill over the side, and you'll have a spiller plant. Let's look at another plant here that's finishing up its flowers, Mimulus ringens, known as monkey flower. And this is an amazing filter. I grow this in pea gravel. You can see here, look at all the nice roots in there. You can see that right there, standing on top of an upside down pot. Harvesting this is easy. You just take a shoot, you pull it out, and you can have a new plant. And you can see all the little purple flowers on this. This blooms during the month of July for me up here, and I really like this plant as a filter, as a thriller plant, and for flowering. Really does a nice job all around. This pickerel here, this is the biggest of the pickerel plants. Pickerel is the only native plant that will flower for you, cold hardy native plant all season. This blooms for me if it's here from June through October, and if you're in a climate a little warmer than zone 6, it'll bloom even longer. This is the tall version. This plant now is about 4.5 feet tall. I've got it as tall as 5 to 6 feet, and the flower is bigger too. Pickerel flowers, not only are they nice, but hummingbirds love them. They will go all over them. I just saw one the other day, and it has been shown by research to be an amazing filter. With pickerel, you don't need a deep pot. A shallow basket with gravel. I've grown this held down by a rock too. Great filter. If you put it in soil or you plant it in a koi pond, it becomes a frankenplant with multiple flowers and multiple foliage. So depending on how you want to do it. Let's go take a walk and see what else is happening. This is another thriller plant called Thalia delbata, or delbata. It is also a native plant, and it can get like 5 feet tall. It's small now, but take a look at the flower stalk. The flower stalk is just ending right now, and hummingbirds love this as well. The buds are just starting to open. Actually, the buds are starting to open on here. Some of the other ones have already closed. And it's a great flower to have. Adds a lot of accent and structure. The leaves have this powdery substance. Watch this. I'm gonna put a little water on them. You notice the water just pools right off of them. And they have an interesting design. Oh, look, a little flower, seed flower just fell down from the plant in my hand. In this tub there are fry from a Divario species. Let's go downstairs and take a look. Here's another one of those 35-gallon Home Depot patio ponds, which I love. This is one of the best, most historic water lilies of all time. This is Chromatella. It's a hardy from the 1800s. Monet, the Impressionist painter, saw this water lily at the Paris Exposition and decided to paint water lilies. And it has these buttery yellow flowers and mottled pads, really reliable, will flower with less sun than other water lilies, and stays a medium size, so I can grow it in this tub. The person who developed these was Latour Marliac in France, the father of the water lily hobby. And he made all his plants sterile. They don't go to seed, which means if you have Chromatella, you not only have the same plant that Monet saw at the Paris Exposition, you have the plant Monet saw at the Paris Exposition, because they are all divisions of each other. Let's go look around some more. Okay, over here are the stock tanks. This is where I breed tetras usually, and other fish that need more room for their fry not to be eaten. These have black ruby barbs in them though, which I just pulled some. You can see a short on that. This water lily is a changeable called Sioux, named after the Native Americans, S-I-O-U-X. Also an old Marliac variety. It's a changeable. It changes its flower color over 3 days, from a yellow to this peach to a darker orangey. And it is the earliest blooming and latest blooming water lily I have. This and one called Joanne Pring. Although not a flower, this is another nice plant here, which I showed in an earlier video. It's just some other marginals here. Let's keep focusing on the flowers, shall we? And oh, look what just opened over here. This is a new water lily from my friend Pete Nietzsche, Pete Nietzsche won 3rd place in the International Water Lily competition this year. He's really good at this stuff, and he's just a hobbyist. He's also a horticulturist. This is Mali. This is a small water lily with this pom-pom type flower, very unique. And the pads are nice too. They're mottled with copper, and I'm really enjoying this new one this year. This is a tub where I pulled the black ruby barb fry from that you can see in the video. Let's keep moving. Okay, last one here is a really great water lily. It is Joanne Pring. This is a dwarf water lily. This is the flower here when it first opens. It's very dark. Later on, and the 3rd day, it gets pink. This is a small hardy. You can keep it in a small round barrel tub. You can keep it in a patio pond like this, or you can keep it in a stock tank. The reason is, even though it's small, when it goes into a larger tub, it creates a hole in the middle. Most water lilies, the pads go all around, which gives you the opportunity to see your fish. There's a little fish coming, and oh yes, there is my friend, the blue flame paradise fish. So this is a very versatile lily. It is also, this and Sioux before, this is the first one to bloom for me in the spring and the last one to bloom in the fall. It doesn't stay open very long. It opens late in the morning and closes earlier in the day. But you get a long cycle, and because of its growth pattern, you can see your fish. Look at that. Let's check out one more. We saved the best for last, my favorite, Colorado. This is a unique salmon peach pink water lily with great smell. Oh, just opened. Nectar, yummy. These were developed by a man in Texas named Kirk Strawn, Dr. Kirk Strawn. He crossed standard hardy water lily cultivars with Nymphaea mexicana and created tropical hardy water lilies that act like tropicals. See, it holds its flower above the water, not floating on the surface. It also blooms in shady conditions. It needs more space. but it's probably my all-time favorite just because it's so unique and so beautiful and smells great. It smells like a tropical and it tastes great. This is why you want to keep tubs, folks, so you could smell and appreciate your fish and your water lilies close up. So that's all we got for today. Like and subscribe and keep on tubbing. Have faith in your fish and know the purpose of your plants.